And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we
Dang.
get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no pay time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect
Literally.
So if you're not building
At
them
all.
or working with the police, you have nothing.
Oh!
Exactly why I hope.
Oh, snap.
The fact that we know is
Yo! Yeah, what's up?
what up? It's your boys, man. SmokeCounty JK.
Yes!
And movies I would hate to live in.
Oh, thought you was getting me
That's
started.
crazy. Like it's honestly
To not live in?
It's a lot. It's a lot to hate to live in. What movies you would hate to live in, bro? But somebody made a video of that or a compilation of that. So we gonna go ahead and react to that, ladies and gents. And like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Click on the notification bell because your boys are here for a good time. And a long time.
Long time!
Long time. And with that being said, ladies and gents.
Let's get into it.
What's that? Is he stacks for Smoke? Smoke is the one that ended in the end, right?
I guess that's...
Who last? You watched Sinners, right?
Yeah, I watched it. Oh, that's Smoke.
Smoke was at the end, okay.
That's
You know,
Smoke.
growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an actor. I mean, like, in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't.
Adventurous.
That's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, do a little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most.
To live in.
First one
The
up,
Ma-
Avengers, or every Marvel. As
Ooh,
much as I
they'll
love
fuck you
superheroes,
up,
bro.
you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the
Bro,
slightest bit about
dog.
Marvel, you know
I'm talking about they bulldozing that.
They could level a whole city.
Bro, I'm talking about every building getting tossed down in a fucking 10-mile radius, nigga.
Niggas driving a whole 3-story building.
God, bro, you
All
see
in.
somebody, bro, they got niggas coming from the skies, flying through and shit.
Nah,
What the
bro.
fuck?
Oh, heck no.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, bro,
Oh, nah.
they ruining the whole highway. Where you driving through? How you driving, bro? They be landing on the highway and getting, you know, somebody be like dragging them through the ground, like they be flying through the ground.
Driving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Don't be caught in the cars. They right, bro. Any Marvel movie, any of them.
these dudes deal with planetary threats. No joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York, that's the worst. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife.
Yeah.
This city does
It
not
is.
catch a break. And on top of the usual stuff, New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the
Oh,
MCU,
God.
they also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular
Damn.
one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already.
Literally, bro.
And I
Dang,
already
that'd
live
be-
here. Yep. It's not like if I
Horrible.
got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my
just
last.
stole
Because
off
it
of me.
literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these street tier villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too. And I'm not
Yeah.
just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino is curb stomping me. Next up, I got
Oh,
a movie
God.
that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know
Oh,
movie set in the
God.
35, 10 years from now, where robots and AI are
2035.
completely
10 years.
integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what
And
you
it's
may
fine.
be thinking.
2035.
Robotic huss? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking.
bro,
That doesn't
that's
sound so bad.
nice.
Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from Wall-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What?
Oh,
I know I'm
really?
not tripping. Am I tripping?
Really?
By the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe
Bro,
in 10 years humans.
I gotta watch. We gotta watch our robot again. I forgot all about that. I really don't remember the movie directly. Like I just remember it being a movie. I know it's a movie. I know about it, but like everything.
Like
that
overall, like the detail,
the
the story was
like how long ago
about-
that movie came out, bro?
Bro, that shit came out. That was peak. That was like
20
one of the
years
first
ago.
ones.
That was like 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Easily 20 years ago. That's crazy, bro. We gotta watch that
To be
shit.
so
Yeah.
comfortable with
That
AI
was like-
and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them,
She gotta
but saying
go.
they can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust
Oh,
this?
God.
But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots. So they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get?
Oh.
There's no police around. What would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up? I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from. He's got a weapon! They would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypotheticals. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will
That's
got
the
in this
meme?
accident that sent him and this
Yeah.
other car flying into some water. And when a robot
is a
came
meme.
to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. R.I.P.
Damn.
Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me, an innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child.
That is true.
Bro, finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed up. My kid.
I was waiting on
You
that.
can't like go to the gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire? That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky. An AI system
Vicky.
built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we
Dang.
get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no pay time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect
Literally.
suite. So if you're not building
At
them
all.
or working with the police, you have nothing.
Oh,
Exactly why I hope.
oh, snap.
The fact that we know exactly who she
This
is.
is crazy, bro. Why am I working with the
Working with
police?
the police, like, yeah, working with them.
Hey,
That's hilarious, bro.
The
wow.
world does not become like this. Because if I worked a long
Oh my
20-year
God.
career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having. Command listening.
Oh, snap. Creepy.
Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. You know, dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't
Damn.
like, oh, cameras on the street,
That's
phone
crazy.
activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, Pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets worse. Because this society in 1984 doesn't
What
promote
is that?
individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do any dreams, thoughts, or even memories.
That's harsh.
You're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. All that stuff like this, you want to live here?
What the
Hell no.
nigga,
I'll
that
take
kid's
Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all the things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag it and say it's to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify. Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but
That's
still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old. Especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom.
I'd be so
rush out
pissed.
to go and sing We're All in This Together. You didn't even get to watch the Conjuring films. I don't even got to explain this one. Nah, I'm just...
Yeah, I'm good.
Secret
Oh
Life
God, I'm
is
good.
self-explanatory too.
They got it.
And the New War of the Worlds, bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst ones, worst movies. This movie is garbage, garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment.
Is that what the movie was?
That's what it was, but I didn't even see it.
He was on FaceTime watching it.
But no, but it was like it's supposed to be from like a. Yeah, he was on FaceTime, but he was like.
But like it wasn't. He wasn't seeing the actual shit happening. He was watching this shit through a fucking screen.
Yes, bro.
And the movie was us watching him watch it through a screen.
Yeah, he was FaceTime with somebody.
Ice Cube is. I know he. Why he agreed to that shit, man?
Hey, bro, he dead ass just said, okay, bet.
Like, bro,
Worst movies. This
Let's
movie
get
is
it.
garbage, garbo.
You know
Like,
it
the
is.
reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now, the movie I'd hate to live in the most.
It is, bro.
I don't think this one will be the worst one. Just wanted to hype it up a bit. But still, it would be very scary to live. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first, I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s, down in Mississippi. Which already, horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in. It's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought there would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With being a racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, of course you can stay the night. Come on in. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I can't learn how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely going to be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights, we definitely going to get a Sammy-like singer who's going to attract the vampires. And it's going to be the same story all over again. Yeah, living here, putting all this vampire stuff aside. Like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either, especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any Hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the news down.
No.
I think this one's Caribbean.
I think this is Caribbean.
They do, but you know what I mean.
Wow.
Trying to meet their quotas. So sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good.
With or
I
without
might
is
dress
crazy.
up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. And this one isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in. And comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part
High
2.
Musical be
It's
so
definitely
aggravating.
happening, I'm telling you. And moral of the story?
He's got a weapon!
Oh.
Nah, so like, what other movies? He got to do Transformers.
Oh.
I absolutely would hate to live in that shit. You can't live in Transformers, gang.
Goddamn.
Fucking I Am Legend. Fucking.
Oh no, that's
Fucking.
That's a nightmare. Transformers, I Am Legend.
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield. Oh my god. Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, any paranormal activity shit. I ain't gonna go.
Godzilla. I guess.
Godzilla. Bro, yeah, like.
Damn, bro.
Yo, God, like that type of shit that's involved. Like, I don't even know no other movies that's.
We got
that'll pull up on you in your city, in the city.
What is that shit?
Yeah, Transformers would be good. I Am Legend would be good.
What's another one? World War Z.
Or was he?
Yeah, that
with
would be.
the
That
damn.
would be.
I don't think that, bro. That shit not even fair. They got zombies that be running, bro.
Running, bro.
They be climbing.
Bro,
They be
is-
running. They be doing. They do it. They jump.
They jump. They just.
Yeah, them niggas are. They not zombies, bro. Those are athletes. Oh god, they got athletes playing that motherfucker, bro.
Damn, bro.
And yeah, hell.
Transformers and the Marvel universe.
Like they be fucking the city up. Well, don't let. And then on top of that, Transformers, anything technology is like a transformer though. So it's like, bro, I wouldn't even have no tech, bro. I wouldn't even have an iPad. I wouldn't have nothing, bro. Cause all it takes is somebody like the Allspark or something come through and everything turn on in your crib.
The hell?
Everything in your house is a Decepticon.
And then hey, wake up. Ash on this.
Oh, literally, bro. But that's it, man. That concludes that video. Y'all go ahead, like and subscribe, comment. You know what I mean? Suggest what y'all want us to watch next. And comment some movies that y'all think are terrible to live into as well.
As far as the universe, cinematic universe.
So like and subscribe, y'all. Click notification because your boys are here for a good time and a long time. Long time.
No time.
All right, y'all.